Hello, my name is OcSong, the Soul Singer, and you are watching the Indie Vlogs, where I take you on my trials, my tribulations, my motivations, and my inspirations as I travel down this journey on the independent artist life. Today I wanted to share with you a part of an interview that I did with a young lady named Ellakisha S. She's an entertainment lawyer and sports agent based out of Atlanta. I did this interview a while back, and then I got busy. I got the flu. Wham for me. This girl's been sick. But I'll tell you all about my sick stuff later. But you know, sometimes as an indie artist, when you're doing it yourself, you might not have a big fund of cash or a big bag of cash somewhere, and you might find yourself in a position where you need a manager or an agent or a lawyer or a producer. So I sat down with just the lawyer and I asked her a couple of questions just to get a head start on what kind of questions I should ask or what I should know about a lawyer, because sometimes, do we even know what they're supposed to do for us as an artist? Do you know, well, anyway, I'll just ask those questions and see if some of your questions get answered and some of my questions get answered. Anyway, I wanted to show you a little bit of part of it, because most times we as indie artists don't have the money to pay for a consultation or sit down with a lawyer. And when we do get that opportunity, our money is often spent quickly because we don't understand the questions we should ask, what we should expect from them, or what even that they do. So I asked a couple of those questions to this lawyer to see if we can't get a little head start for when we sit down with the lawyer and decide how they can best help us. We will know what to ask. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video. It's only a small part. I'll show you the next part another time. And I'll get back with you later, gators. I'll be right back. Bye.
She's different.
Consistency.
And you have content and consistency. You start driving there and you start getting pushed up.
Ellakisha S, and what would you like to say just to start us off?
Hello. I'm excited to feed you information today. OcSong.
I have a lot of questions for you. So, Ellakisha S, what do you do? I mean, as an entertainment lawyer.
What I do is more than representation, it's personal. So I want people to know that when I come, I'm a voice. It's more than representation, it's absolutely personal. So I do contracts, intellectual property protection, and I'm also a business attorney. As we talked about earlier, I help my talent, my clients form their businesses to protect themselves as well.
First of all, as your company, you know, grows and you're doing your thing, what is the heart of what you'd like people to understand about you?
It's that true advocate, because I've been on the other side. I was a former professional athlete that competed for a major shoe company, representing the US, traveling internationally. I had agents and managers, and eventually a person who cut her agents and managers and represented herself. So I became that indie athlete. There was just different ways they were slicing the pie to get money off of me, and I was only getting it one way. So why not cut out the middleman if I understand the business, learn the business, and start to negotiate things for myself? And so that's what I did. So I understand what it's like to grind, I understand what it's like to have a talent, be that person that's the talent or creative, and also be that person that's executing as the business person.
What advice would you give to your indie artist clients? What's the first things you tell them?
The very first things I tell them is be willing to walk away. The reason why I start off with that conversation is because when you understand that you're a business, if you truly understand that, to be true to your business, like any other CEO who starts their company, you have to know when to say no more than when you know when to say yes. And the issue that we run to as indie artists, because we're scratching the surface, a lot of times we want to say yes so quickly when that yes is not the best for who we are. So understand that there's better alternatives to whatever negotiation and be willing to take those things. And when you do that, you can walk to the table with leverage. I'm able to walk to the table with leverage for my clients because I know we're not willing to just accept anything. It's gonna be hard for you to say no. It's gonna be hard for you to walk away. And we can negotiate to the best of our ability. So be willing to say no.
Well, the best advice.
Absolutely.
Be willing to say
no.
So I have another question, because earlier we were talking about whether it's a good idea to have a record deal or be an indie artist. What is the best? I love your answer. Could you repeat that?
Absolutely. The best situation is based on the individual. From my experience, I never knock out just being an indie artist. I never knock out with actually signing and working with someone, not for someone. There's a difference. With someone. If you are an artist and you know that you do not have the wherewithal to actually push the business side of you, that's just not your thing. Your thing is, I just want to be a creative. I don't want to actually truly understand the ins and out of the business side. You're going to need a machine behind you. So you're going to need to sign and work with someone. But if you're that indie artist and say, you know what, I may not do X, Y, Z, but I can build a support team around me to do that, I would say the best situation for you is not to sign with anyone. Get that support team around you to execute all those ins and outs and eliminate signing with someone, because nowadays you can do that. The labels were really big for being that machine, pushing your name out there. We have social media, we have all types of things that people are talking down about, but if you're working it right, it will feel like hard work. And if you work it right, you will build up the numbers. As a matter of fact, labels are now saying you have to have 1 million to 2 million streams before they sign you. If that's the case, 1 million to 2 million, you don't have to sign to anyone unless you're a person who just feel like you want to walk into the studio and get what you put in. So,
any last minute end of words that you would like to give any indie artists out there?
Indie artists, the time is now. This is a movement and not a moment. I feel this is the time for us to shift what has been. Your talent can change your life and everybody else around you, and have for many years changed other people's lives. It is time now to take control and wipe away the cultural conditioning that you owe anything to anybody else. This is your talent. You're providing your gift. You're providing to existence. The time is now. Start doing everything you need to do to own it.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed the video and that it gave you some value, and that maybe a couple of your questions as far as what a lawyer can do for you, an entertainment lawyer can do for you, has been answered. I've only asked a couple of questions on this video. Stay tuned to the next video when I will have a couple of more questions for her, like what is an LLC and how do you pay taxes, and how important is social media, etc. You know. Anyway, Ellakisha O'Kelly can be found in the link. In this link, you can find Ellakisha O'Kelly on her website. Also, you can find her on Facebook here. If you look here, you can find her here on Facebook. And if you have any questions for her, you know, find her there, message her there, and she'll tell you all the other platforms that she is on, and she can be very helpful to you. Also, check out her YouTube page here. Boom! Her YouTube page. Most important page probably is her YouTube page right here. What else did I want to say? I'll just keep it short. If you liked this video, if you liked it, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Right here. Hit that bell. When you hit that bell, you'll know when I have a new video coming out. Also, if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, you can connect with me here at IAmOcSong, at IAmOcSong. And if you want to find me on Facebook, I am at OcSong, The Soul Singer. You are watching OcSong, The Soul Singer, and I hope to see you next week. I gotta get on top of these videos for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by, and I'll talk to you later, Gators. A few questions for this video. Stay tuned for another video where you will see her answer more questions. If you have some questions that you would like to ask an entertainment lawyer, why don't you put it in the comments and I'll get it to her. She can let you know. Maybe that information will help you in your journey. Thank you. P.S. Those of you who are interested in those pillows that I had in the video, it is made by a company called It's a Black Thing. I have their link in my description if you're interested in buying their pillows. They have curtains, they have rugs, they have cups and pins and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. If you want to buy it, just click the link, tell them I sent you, and check out their stuff. It's a really good business, a really good company, and they have great artwork. Anyway, thank you so much. Talk to you later, Gators. Bye.